Hey everybody, it's Chase with American Vintage Adventures again, and today we are starting our mission to rank all of the pizzas at Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure. So come with me, I got you, let's go do this. Alright, so our first stop on ranking the pizzas at Universal and Islands of Adventure brings us to Louie's over here in the New York area, and we have two different types of pizza to try. Got the plain cheese and the veggie. Their other option is pepperoni. They also have a specialty chicken Alfredo pizza right now. But when we're ranking these, I think you gotta kind of be a standard kind of pie. So I'm gonna try these and then kind of give a semi-ranking at the end. When I get them all, we'll put them in order from the least delicious to the most delicious. So we're gonna start out with cheese. Nice little undercarriage there. It's pretty hot. It's very floppy. It's very standard, but the dough elevates it just a little bit. It could maybe be cooked a little longer. I don't like crispy, but it's pretty doughy, pretty chewy. Otherwise, the marinara is just standard theme park pizza that's on it. Cheese is good. Let's try the veggie. A little bit better flop. Dropping topping. The veggie's a lot better. Having the like fresh ingredients, and they do taste fresh on it, a lot better. And I think it was cooked a little longer too. So it had a little bit of a char on the bottom. It wasn't quite as floppy. It's a lot better, so it's gonna change this ranking a little bit. But I'm thinking that this kind of starts out like, if 5 is the middle, 1 is the worst, 10 is the best. I think we're gonna clock in with the cheese probably more at like a 5.5 and the veggie around a 6.5, but we'll get a final ranking at the end. Right now, I'm gonna get to do the most fun part of this video. I'm gonna eat some pizza. I'll see you later. All right, so that was the pizza at Louie's, and the more I thought about it, the more I'm not like the sauce. When you get to where there's like more sauce on it, it's a little ketchup-y, like very not a lot of seasoning in it. To me, very like sweet and like ketchup. You get just like a ketchup flavor. It's good. It's pretty good theme park pizza, but I'm gonna knock it back down to maybe a 5 on that. Maybe a 5, like right dead center even. But if it was HHN and you'd been having some, ecto coolers or something like that, and that pizza and the pizza fries in there, I think it would probably kick it up a few notches. All right, our mission to rank the pizzas here at Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure brings us over to Fast Food Alley with the Simpsons and Luigi's Pizza. And we're going with a little something different. I didn't intend for it to be this different for this list to try, but why not? This will keep it from being just the same old thing everywhere. We did the Meat Haters Pizza here at Luigi's. And in full disclosure, I did not realize it came with a whole wheat crust, but it does. So here we go. We're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna show it to you guys first. There is the whole wheat crust. So we're gonna see how this tastes here. They didn't cut it very well, so we're having to pull it apart. It's very thin, so if you like a thin crust, it's very, very thin. Got a little crisp to it, I can already tell you. not bad. It's really pretty good. Okay, wow, I was not expecting that to be that good. The cheese tastes, you taste a lot of cheese, real cheese, fresh crunchy vegetables on top, and the crust has a little crisp, but it's also doughy. It's thin. It is pretty good. $14.49 for like this little personal pan size. I'm gonna give it, and again, these are all subject to change at the end once I have everything in context of all of the pizzas. But right now, I would give it like a 6.5. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. It may be a little bit better than the pizza that we had at Louis'. So it's close. I don't know. I really got a lot of good flavor in this. I'm shocked. An accidental order for this list comes out pretty good. We'll see how it all shakes out in the end. Until then, wheat crust. Who knew? All right, we are continuing to rank the pizzas here at Universal and Universal Islands of Adventure, and we are headed into the noisy area, Cafe 4. Let's go have some pizza. All right, we are in here in the Fantastic Four themed Cafe 4. So you got the superhero vibe going on over here at Marble Island, and you have to pre-order in here, which right now, which I didn't really think about. So we had to pre-order and wait. They just brought the pizza to our table. Now I'm doing a veggie pizza again because I've done a couple veggie pizzas so far, but we are going to get to some meat pizzas on here too. So I'm not like, I like meat on the pizza, but just so happens we're trying to get a few different things in here. So, oh, this smells good. I smell like the peppers and the onions and the ingredients, so let's take a look at it. Looks pretty good. It is very, very hot. It's your crust back there. Looks like onions and peppers and mushrooms and tomatoes on there. Nothing to do but try it. I'm gonna try to rip it apart here so it's not one giant piece. Alright, so it's a little flop, got a little, I can't even show it to you hardly, got a little flop. That's the undercarriage, got a little char. It's not bad. I like the crust is really good. I'm not a big fan of the sauce. I can tell you right now, it tastes like frozen pizza sauce. So when you get a bite that has a lot of cheese on it and toppings, it kind of masks the sauce flavor. You really can taste each, like, the toppings fresh, they're pretty fresh. But it's definitely a middle of the road. It's not as good as Louis', and I don't believe it's as good as Luigi's either, believe it or not. So right now I think it's dead middle of the road for theme park pizza. I'm gonna give it a 5. You know this is all subject to change at the end. We're gonna nibble on it a little bit more, but there's a lot of pizza to try and rank here today. Right now we're going with Cafe 4 here, getting a 5. All right, my quest to rank the pizzas brings me to an odd place. Over here to DreamWorks Land, and for something that's kind of pizza, I am talking about the Donkey Pizza Waffle. It's new, it's the latest thing. I thought I would put it on this list and give it a try, so let's give it a try. So it is not like stuffed, it is just kind of got like the stuff kind of baked in, waffle ironed into it. You definitely taste the sweet waffle. Very, very little pepperoni in there. A little bit of cheese flavor. I'm gonna try some with the sauce. You gotta see how it is with the sauce. Oddly enough, that might be my favorite pizza sauce that I've had. It's pretty good. It's not gonna replace pizza. I'm gonna give it about a 4.5. We'll see how it shakes out at the end, but it's fun, new, easy to eat. So I thought I'd put it on here. Because in the morning, I'm making waffles. All right, adventurers, I am coming to you from the home office to finish up this video because I don't know if you watched my video where I covered Circus McGurkus and Mel's Drive-In. Some of my footage from this recent trip where I went down and filmed and everything else for you guys got corrupted. So some of the files just would not open. Sometimes it's just a camera thing. And that little SD card that's in this camera, I use a DJI Pocket. It is a 4K camera and really shoots like I've been able to match it sometimes with cinema cameras, like $10,000-$20,000 cameras. So it's a really good camera, but it's a lot of information going on that little card, and sometimes it just happens. I've been lucky it hasn't happened too much, but this time it did. So I wanted to finish up this pizza review here. Now, when we left Cafe 4, we went over and Pizza Predatory was closed. We were going to review Pizza Predatory over in the Jurassic Park area at Islands of Adventure, and it was closed. And we never could get back to it when it was open. We came back later. It was still closed. Comic Strip Cafe was closed. So a couple of the places that we were going to review more quick service pizza were closed, and they were closed the whole rest of the time we were there. And I don't know why, but we weren't able to get in there. So I'll try to put those eventually on a review, but I did want to come and sum up what I had here. And I think Louis is kind of the staple for quick service pizza at Universal and Universal Islands of Adventure. Like if there's probably going to be one place you're going to go to think pizza and Italian, it's probably Louis over there in the New York area at Universal Studios. And for me, it's probably close to the top, but I was so surprised by the Meat Haters pizza from Luigi's in, I think it's, isn't it Luigi's? In the Simpsons fast food alley. That pizza was very, very good. Honestly, if I could take the sauce from the Donkey's pizza waffle and put it on that pizza, I would eat that pizza all day long. Like that would be the best pizza ever if you could do that. So in my rankings here, I'm going to give Louis, because I actually have had better pizza at Louis than I got on this trip. So I'm going to give Louis a 6 to a 6. I'm going to say 6.5 on Louis. I do wish the best sauce. I don't know what they got going on with the sauce over there for Donkey, but it is a good sauce with those pizza waffles. Very, very good. And those are fun. If I could put that sauce on Louis, really good. I'm going to give Louis a 6.5. I am going to give Luigi's and that pizza with the crust, the wheat crust. Man, it had the best, most fresh cheese and toppings of anything that we ate. I am going to give that pizza a 7. I am so blown away. That was an accidental order. Did not realize it was wheat crust. It was fantastic. It was absolutely great. Again, if I could have Donkey's the pizza sauce over there. Which brings me to the waffle, the pizza waffle. Now I was expecting it to be stuffed. but it wasn't. It was kind of just like the pepperoni and the cheese and the seasoning was just mixed right there in the waffle batter and then pressed. I thought it, for some reason, I was thinking it was going to be stuffed with pizza stuff, but it wasn't. Which made it very fun and easy to walk around and eat. And you have like a little cup of sauce, which I had a hard time showing you because I'm trying to hold the camera and I only have so many hands. So I couldn't hold the waffle, the sauce, and the camera. But I'm actually going to give that a 5.5, just because it's fun, it's different, and the sauce. See, I don't like a sweet sauce at all, and I don't like what I call a flat sauce, which is a sauce without a lot of seasoning, and kind of goes ketchup-y and just, or tomato saucy tasting. Like I don't like that. I like something with some zing, some zip to it. And you taste those herbs and spices, you know, Italian seasoning and stuff in it, and garlic. So I like a sauce with a little bite to it, and it had it. It was very, very good. I love the sauce. So that actually comes in third for me. And the least favorite pizza that we had was definitely the one at Cafe 4. It just, the sauce wasn't great. The toppings wasn't great. The best part about that pizza was the crust. But it was very, frozen pizza sauce tasting. And, it just like that was all you could taste, was like a cheap frozen pizza sauce. And, it's not one that I would pick again. I would definitely eat either of the other three again. Louis, obviously, that is a staple for me at HHN. Of course, the pizza fries, things like that. I would definitely get it again. The Donkey's waffle, anytime. I would get that anytime if I just wanted a little light bite. Totally recommend it. Totally recommend that. It's fun. It's easy. It's cheap. You can split it. It actually comes in two like little waffle halves. And so each person can get one, just get a little something to keep you going. I highly recommend that. And that Pizza and Fast Food Alley, next time I go over there, it will probably not be a burger that I get. It will probably be that pizza. And I was not expecting that whatsoever. Just fresh ingredients and the best cheese. And that crust was doughy but crispy. I was blown away. I was blown away. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I am sorry that I lost some of the footage. I have noticed I've lost some of that. If you haven't been noticing as many videos from me lately, that last trip down, I lost so much footage, and I can't just run back. I'm not like a lot of the other vloggers that I'm sure that you watch. I don't live 5 or 10 minutes away. I live 6.5 hours away, so I just can't get there as much. So I am trying to get everything out that I can to you guys. I have some fun Disney videos and stuff coming up too. I have Disney dining plan video. We did a challenge where we could whether or not we could beat the Disney dining plan over a 3-day period, the quick service dining plan. I got that coming up. I have a couple of videos where I did Epcot like it was 1982, and I did Magic Kingdom like it was like it was opening day. So basically vintage Epcot and vintage Magic Kingdom. I have those coming up, and a couple of other more exciting videos for you guys. I'm going to do an HHN little retrospective and give you my thoughts on what I'm excited for this year. And I am headed down there in just a couple of weeks now, and lots of exciting content for you guys. So I really appreciate you sticking around and helping the channel grow, trying to get it up there and get people out there watching American Vintage Adventures. If you don't know, I also do another channel, AVA Pop Culture, and that's where I talk a lot of movies and stuff. You guys that follow me for a long time know I'm a filmmaker, so I get to talk movies and pop culture and stuff over there, and I just cannot help but bring in my Disney and Universal content because I just love the theme parks so much. So you guys could check that one out too. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel in so many ways. You can consider joining the channel if you want to support the channel, help me get down there, get some better SD cards, get some new ones that haven't been used so much. For just $1 or $2 a month, you can join here. below at the join button or on my Patreon. I have all kinds of content, behind the scenes stuff from where I'm making these videos for you guys at the parks, gag reels, stuff from where I make my movies in my professional job, behind the scenes stuff, short films that I've made, clips from movies I've made, music videos, all kinds of stuff, photos, just lots of things. And of course, like members live streams, all kinds of things like that, free swag. It's all out there. You don't have to do any of that though to hang around and support the channel. Just like, subscribe, ring that bell, spread the word, and help American Vintage Adventures get out there and be one of those theme park staple vlogs that everybody checks out. But until next time, have a great AVA day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.